So when you join the UGEFA registration platform, so you would type in here ugefa/platform/register. We also have the links on our UGEFA materials, and we'll share it also in the chat so that you can also go as we speak and go onto this platform. So the first step with the platform is to register your interest. This is a way to get a bit of information about you, hear a little bit about what you do, and check that the program is right for you and that it's the right time for you to fill out a full application. So on the registration platform, you'll be able to look through to provide a little bit of information. So personal data, who you are. You'll be able to put in some information about your enterprise. So the name of your enterprise, in which sector you operate, and the address of your enterprise. You're also asked to provide a short description of your business. As Selina said here, it's really helpful for us if you also put clearly what the green aspect of your business is. If you don't know that yet, that's fine. Or if it's something that you're still working on integrating, that's also perfectly fine. You can just give us an indication of what you're currently doing in your business so that we have an understanding of what you're working on. We would ask what stage your enterprise is. For the stage, if you haven't generated revenue yet, then you could put pre-revenue. If you're generating revenue but you're not yet profitable, then you can put post-revenue. If you're profitable, you can put that. And if you're then over 1 year of making profit and looking to grow, you can indicate there. If you don't know, you can put you don't know. That's perfectly fine and doesn't affect our assessment of your enterprise. You would then also put in which year your enterprise was founded and registered, and in which year it was registered, and indicate then which range your annual turnover was in last year. On the third page, you would then just indicate where you heard about UGEFA. You can subscribe to the UGEFA newsletter to hear some more information about that, and register here by clicking this registration button. Below, you can see some frequently asked questions. I think we'll also have some questions coming in today, which we'll happily answer and share some information on. But you can always come back here to look for information. And if you need more help, you can reach out to us at info@ugefa.eu. So once you've registered, you'll receive an email that will confirm your registration. We'll do a quick check to make sure that you're eligible in terms of the sector, in terms of how long your enterprise has been in operation, and your annual turnover. If your annual turnover, for example, is less than 10,000, then we'll offer for you to open an UGEFA application and submit a full application in the following cycle. And you'll receive an email from us with information for your login, and that will be a username and a password for you to log into the platform. When you have that information, you can come here and log into the application platform. When you log in, you'll land on a platform that looks like this. Some of you will have already done this to join us today for the Application Clinic online. Here you can click and register for the Application Clinic. And in the future, early next year, we'll also be having more clinics focused on business plan development, supporting to put all of the application documents that you would need to apply. And then when you scroll down here, you can see in this cycle that there's a link to start your application, or in this case, continue your application. When you click on this link, you come to the application form. And you can see here there are 8 sections to fill out. You have to fill out all of them for the square to become green. And so you would put in your information again, the different sections. So here it's about profile information for section 1. Section 2, as I mentioned, is about your team. So here you'd be putting in your staff members, the number of staff you currently have on your team. Section 3 would be looking about your impacts. Again, here, if you're not sure about your impacts, you can also just put that you're not sure, but generally what you intend to do in terms of green impacts. In section 4, we ask about your partners, so any previous support that you've received, who you're partnering with, and when you've received that support. In number 5, we ask you about your growth plans. So what would you like to do in the future? How has COVID affected you? What are your next steps to grow as an enterprise? And also what kind of investment you're looking for that growth. Again, here, if you don't have a full growth plan already decided, that's perfectly fine. That's something that we can support with the Catalyzer program, but it's helpful for us just to have an idea of what your current plans are. In part 6, we ask you about your finances. So we ask you where or how your enterprise has currently been financed, when you received this funding, also which systems you have in place to manage your finances. So whether that's through mobile money or a bank account, or whether you use digital systems such as QuickBooks to manage your accounting. In section 7, we ask any supplementary information, so your motivation to join the program, any referrals or external reports about the enterprise that you'd like to share with us. And in section 8, we ask you to upload your supporting documents. We'll get into this a little bit further, and Merab will share a bit more information about this. But we ask that you upload a business plan. We ask that you upload the CV of the CEO. And then if you'd like to, you can also upload any partnership agreements or referral letters, which will help us understand your business better, but these are not mandatory. Once you have completed all of these and all of these sections are green, then it will look at the bottom. You'll be able to click this continue button and you'll see a big screen here that says, yes, submit my application. If you're not seeing that there are green boxes here, I would suggest to go back through, just check that the boxes are all filled out. If they're all filled out and it's still coming up as yellow or red, happily email us and we can look into why that section is not registering as complete. When you click this button, and only when you click this button, this yes, submit my application, that's when your application has been sent to UGEFA and when we're going to consider your application. So if you register and don't submit the application, we won't be able to consider you in this cycle. So you really have to make sure that you've gone through and submitted this application here, and you'll receive a confirmation from email from us as well.